My dear, now I'm with the men, our lovely husbands, our partners. Of course, most ladies, most married people will come for counseling and will be like, Madam, I can't understand my husband. I can't understand him very well. And the girlfriends will also come, Madam, I've done everything, but he's not showing interest in the relationship or the partnership. Of course, I also tell you that men are created as leaders. They are pursuers. They are challengers. They always want to persevere, to lead, to guide, and dominate over everything. Because that is the beginning of creation. They were the, the men over the land. Before through them that we came as human beings, according to the Christian Bible, yes, the biblical aspects. That's how we came. So a woman came through a man, through the rib. When you read the book of the Genesis, that is where it's depicting clearly about how men are the heads. And even in the Bible said Jesus Christ was the head. So after Jesus Christ is the man who dominates the whole. That is it. That is why they are pursuers. So as a matter of fact, as a lady, as a woman, you need to allow the men pursue, do the pursuing. Of course, sometimes you need to be flexible enough for them to have take dominion or whatever it is. But my dear women, research about 30% of the relationships have cancelled on with couples or those who are yet to enter into marriage. Their experiences is proof that the ladies rather avail themselves for the men to engage them without the men being intentional about their commitments. And that is where I want to talk about it. My dear ladies, you can never force a man to love you. You can never force a man to marry you. You can never force a man to be loyal to you. No matter what, if he is not committed to you, if he has not restructured his cognitive domain, my dear, you will struggle. You will buy heaven for him and he will still not be satisfied. So it is hard time for us ladies, for us women, to let our men take dominion over things. Of course, sometimes they may need corrections. They may need guidance. You can polish them in a polite manner. You can talk to them in a lovely manner that you don't hurt their feelings. So irrespective of whatever they do to you in relationship or in your marriage, they draw on a negative thing that you always do. So you need to be matured emotionally to handle your husband in the relationship, to handle your partner in the relationship. Of course, I know men are logical thinkers, as I've said, but a little bit of edge aspects in every man. That is the animalistic aspects of every man. That is the pleasure second force, as I've been talking about. That is the more reason why a man may have a beautiful wife, but may see a different woman and may be tempted to hair or be enticed by her. See even a young girl, and a girl can even control an 80-year-old man or 70-year-old because of that age aspect. So if the person is not well disciplined and catch it and well nurtured, you may be following it. That is innate thing within them. That's why the money didn't finish. They run away to their wives. So if you are not a well disciplined wife, you are not accommodative, you can't move on with your husband. So marriage, I always say, is work. Relationship, the surface of the relationship is not that difficult as the intense relationship where you are married and you are living together as couples. That is where the behavior starts coming. That is where you are realizing whether the person is your lover or what. But that I love you, that should have quoted words from the initial stage of relationship is just a fallacy. Okay. Yeah. I have a party to go. That is why I'm looking so nice and stunning. Yeah, the hair here was done by my dear daughter. Peace. I'll put the contact on Facebook so that whoever is interested may call on her for more purchase and more lovely ones. Yes, my beads made by her too. She's a very artistic person, and you will never regret giving others to her to make your hair lovely. This is either counselor Tawiah-Quansah. Still stay tuned to my channel and remain blessed. I love you all, but God loves you. Peace.